All right, guys, we're gonna do some analysis real quick with JD as promised. We're gonna start on a 14-day chart just to kind of get the macro understood. The reason that I was bullish on this initially was that we were looking at this being a low, correct? So I'm gonna match this up right here with RSI. This would have been our low. If you look down at RSI, this low was completely invalidated. The low got ran through at the bottom. You go up here to the price, same level, never invalidated. Therefore, that's a hidden bullish divergence. The true divergence came into play right around this area here. I can show you from this low to this low. If I match that up, this low to this low, you actually had an equal low, if not that divergence currently. And that's where you actually had that bottom. So the bottom was true at that point. The wave should have started to the other direction. What I also want to show is that I believe this is a wave one and a wave two. And if that's going to be true, then we should have held at least at an 864 fib. If you look right here, every candle that tried to invalidate the 864 was actually held. You got down, right back over, right at the bottom of this one. We closed, went back above, then closed above it. Therefore, I believe this is a wave two. So now wave two was complete and then moving into wave three. So currently what we're going to be watching, if this is wave three, we want to identify another reason why we can identify. It looks like this was a wave one, and I'll draw this. Looks like this was a wave one, two, three, four, and five, right? And then how I can measure that is wave one and wave five are typically very similar in size. So I'll measure down to there. I'm just going to drag this simply here to here. Very similar in size, and wave three should be the largest. Very valid. So if this is going to be wave two all the way down, it's got every tall tale sign. The thing that I'm going to be looking for next is I was looking for this is wave one up, and it should have held, and there it is. Holds the golden ratio, starts bouncing. This target should push us towards 50. I'm not saying it will push towards 50, but that is something to be watching for. First things first, since we identified this as the wave four top right here, what we're going to be looking for is this to get completely ran through. So in order for this wave one to actually be a wave one, we have to take out this level here. Okay. Once we take out that level, that's going to be that $40 plus that I was talking about. So I don't think it's going to stop here. I think it's going to actually end up going a little bit above, could even go to the 50, and then it's going to look for a wave two back down. What we're looking for in this structure is that wave one, two, three, four, and five, right? Once we get the fifth wave to erupt, the next thing that we're going to be watching for, and the reason I tell you it's not over for us yet, is that I do think there's going to be a wave two opportunity. And that wave two opportunity does look like it's going to come right around $32. So I would kind of sit back if we're not in the call contracts. And if you are in the call contracts, I'd still sit back. I would wait for that $40 level to get pushed through. Once the $40 level gets pushed through, you're completely fine to start trimming anywhere above that. But I do think we are going to go above it. So the main thing that I'm looking for out of this would be that massive wave one up and the wave two down. If we can catch the wave two down, you catch the actual macro wave three, because what would that be? Wave one, two into three, also wave one complete into wave two and wave three. What do we have there? Double wave threes. So the massive move that I am looking for should at least touch the one-to-one target, which means that we should be looking for this to fly above 120. You could even start looking for profits at $82 around there. But the main thing that I'm watching for is at $32, we're still secured to go full on long. And that's the one thing that I am very anticipational about right now. I think that this is a massive move cooking, and I think there's no way in hell that we have missed the move. All we're going to do is be able to confirm that we are correct on our theories, catch our move back down, and this is where the bread and butter is, okay? If you think you missed out, you didn't miss out on anything yet. Get your money ready. JD is about to rock it. The only way that we know this is going to be valid, again, is once this $40 level is destroyed. If we can destroy the $40 level, we already know what's looking to come next. There is an opportunity. I don't know exactly when. I'll try to count the waves on the way up. But since we are going to identify this as wave one, the first thing that we need to do is watch for something like this to occur. Once we have this retrace in wave four, somewhere around here is going to be able to push, and we're going to get a similar sized move for that wave one to validate. Remember, wave 1 and wave 5 are very similar in size. This should be bigger. So we're going to go back real quick. If we have this here, we can't even call wave 3 done until we break the $40 level, which is what I was just talking about. So that $40 level is going to get ran through. Once it's ran through, look for this level, either $50 to $60 for that first move, and anywhere in this area from 50 to 60, I would be anticipating greatly for a massive wave 2 down, which means a 50% drop. Wave 2 is typical of being 60 to 80%. So, like I said, there's opportunities left and right. If you haven't gotten in or you don't have a shitload of money ready to inject, get ready for the puts. The puts are going to be, beautiful if we can catch this. Anywhere above 40, I'd start trimming those longs, and then I would look for those mid 2025. If not, if you want to be real go for that 2026 January, go far, far out and just hold a $40 call in the money. What you really want to look for is calls right inside of the golden box, because this is going to be the golden ratio that should never be invalidated above, which means your call should be in the money. So all we're going to say, keep waiting. Don't kick yourself yet. We still got plenty of time. There's plenty of ammunition and plenty of plays to go for this. I'm taking the safe route on this. We're going to go for leaps, and we're going to go for long term. We're going to try to be in the money as close as possible, and we're going to try to scoop as many as we can. So the main thing is save your money, get ready. JD could really change your life.